right, so I'm with my man Thomas. How you doing, man?
How's it going, Brandon?
Yo, so we got a lot of great fights in boxing coming up. Canelo, just give me your take on that fight.
I think Canelo, he's a good counterpuncher. He's got power in both hands. You know, he's got the separately fast hands too. I think that he'll knock Khan out probably before the 6th round. I think Khan's just gonna come in and get caught again, like he did with Garcia. But that's really it.
You don't think that moving up in weight is gonna help Khan like take those punches?
No, honestly, I've seen Khan training. He looks a little slower with the weight on him. He looks like a little bit different. His chest is out to here, so I don't think he's gonna be the same at 155.
Okay. You mentioned earlier, I think it was Anthony Joshua. What did you think about his last performance against Charles Martin?
He did what he had to. Charles Martin was never really that good of a fighter. The only reason he got that belt was because
Laskov messed up his
he pulled his
ACL or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, Charles Martin, he's an okay fighter. He's not really complete. You know, he came with his hands down. He should have seen that right hand coming, but Joshua did what he needed to, and now he's the IBF champion. So I want to see him against Wilder though.
Wilder?
Yeah.
What's your overall take on that fight? Like, stylistically, break that fight down.
I think Joshua can beat Wilder. I think Joshua has that advantage. Like he's sturdy enough to go toe-to-toe with Wilder and not get faced by punches like he did. But Gillian White exposed him a little bit with that left hook. If he can just slip left hooks from Wilder, I think he beats Wilder easily.
Okay, yeah, and they got the boxing ability too. So I think for him the issue is probably like the only thing he really has to get over is like his stamina. He has stamina problems sometimes.
Joshua's more of an accomplished amateur fighter than Wilder ever was.
Yeah. And Wilder's still kind of, you know, he still has a lot of things he got to work on. He's still pretty raw as a fighter.
Look at the trouble Spilka was giving him.
Spilka, a guy with limited boxing ability.
Yeah, all Spilka did was like move his head and then like next thing you know, Wilder's like, what do I do now?
He looked like Roy Jones a couple of times.
Yeah.
Slipping punches.
Yeah, chicken wing.
Well, we got Golovkin Wade next weekend. What do you think about that fight?
I give it to Golovkin again. Wade, he looks good in training, but I just think Golovkin, he's a step above the golden middleweights because of that natural power he has. I mean, his power's probably just like, I don't see going past 6. I think they're gonna knock him out early again, just like they did with Marco Rubio.
Okay. Oh yeah, that was a great performance by him.
Yeah.
Andre Ward just had a fight against Sullivan Barrera. What do you want to see? I know you mentioned earlier you want to see Andre Ward in a couple of fights. Talk about those fights you want to see him in.
I mean, right now he's moving up to light heavyweight, so I'd say don't throw him a Kovalev yet. I want to see him fight guys like Andre Fonfara, even Chavez, who decides to move back up to light heavyweight, and throw him with Adonis Stevenson, because those are really father. And if he could get past that convincingly, then throw him a Kovalev. Kovalev right now, with that power and his boxing ability, he's the best at 178.
Yeah, I believe so too. I want to ask you this question because I actually got into a little debate about this. Some people don't, in my opinion, I don't think people are giving Roman Gonzalez the credit he deserves. I think he's the #1 pound fighter in the world. What do you think? Who do you believe is the #1 pound fighter?
I still think Andre Ward's #1 pound, even with the highlights.
Really?
Don't get me wrong, Roman Gonzalez, I've seen him fight when he fought Gloria in the Garden. He put on a good performance. He's a really good fighter. But we gotta put him against some names in his division. We gotta find more testing opponents. You can't just throw him with these random guys who pull out of nowhere. And that's why I think Andre Ward, even after that performance with Sullivan Barrera, and even after that hiatus, he still looks like #1 pound for pound.
Okay.
After Floyd Mayweather comes back.
I mean, I disagree. I don't even think he should be on the list right now. He's gonna fight his way back into the top 10, in my opinion. But thanks, man. The workout's about to start, so.
Yeah.